Good morning everyone, my name is Naren and Lucy and I are going to guide you through our Guide Zone. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Hi everyone, a Guide Zone is a special time we take at camp or in our units for quiet time and reflection. We've had a great and busy weekend so far, so now it's time to create a quiet spot at home to reflect a little on how guiding helps us in our world and how we can bring guiding into our world.
Shall we begin?
I think so. Everyone who has joined us at home, make sure you have your Strength, Courage and Confidence badge, your Ish book and your camp book. Pages 34, 35 and 36 are all about our Guide Zone. You might also need some colouring pencils and markers. Are we ready to start?
I'm ready.
Do you know that we have 10 million sisters around the world? How lucky are we?
Very lucky.
Hi, my name is Mary and I'm from the Lebanese Girl Guides Association, and I'm delighted the Irish Girl Guides are sharing our video. Almost a year and a half ago, WAGS invited us to unite and connect with one another. As a result, more than 140 voices joined this call to remind us that no matter what the circumstances are, we are not alone. Now, after all this time, this song still means so much to us. Stay safe, but stay connected.
And I am singing. I am one voice and I am singing. I am one voice and I am singing. I am not alone. We are 10 voices, we are singing. We are 10 voices, we are singing. We are 10 voices, we are singing. We are not alone. We are 1,000 voices singing. We are 1,000 voices singing. We are 1,000 voices singing. We are not alone. We are a million voices singing. We are a million voices singing. We are a million voices singing. We are not alone. We are a million voices singing. We are a million voices singing. We are a million voices singing. We are not alone.
One voice and I am singing. I am one voice and I am singing. I am one voice and I am singing. I am not alone.
It's so nice knowing that I'm not alone. Sometimes this past year I felt that I might have been.
It's been a challenging time.
Yeah, it has been.
I know that we've heard about COVID for a long time now. It's had an influence on our lives for nearly 18 months. It's changed how we went to school, how we did guiding, how we could see family and friends. This year has felt a little ish. Naren, you had a full year of school-ish. You were in school, but then you had school at home. Did it feel the same as being in school?
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it felt a bit ish. Not what we thought it would be, but different. But having school at home allowed us to do different things than we would have in school. We had to look at things differently. I know too in your guide unit it was a bit ish, wasn't it? I felt like it wasn't your usual meetings. But did you have fun?
Yes, I had great fun.
I think it's time for us to listen to Hillary's story. She's a great ish story to tell us.
Ish by Peter Reynolds. Ramon loved to draw. Anytime, anything, anywhere. One day, Ramon was drawing a vase of flowers. His brother Leon leaned over his shoulder. Leon burst out laughing. "What is that?" he asked. Ramon could not even answer. He just crumpled up the drawing and threw it across the room. Leon's laughter haunted Ramon. He kept trying to make his drawings look right, but they never did. After many months and many crumpled sheets of paper, Ramon put his pencil down. "I'm done," he said. Marisol, his sister, was watching him. "What do you want?" he snapped. "I was watching you draw," she said. Ramon sneered. "I'm not drawing. Go away." Marisol ran away, but not before picking up a crumpled sheet of paper. "Hey, come back with that." Ramon raced after Marisol, up the hall and into her room. He was about to yell, but fell silent when he saw his sister's walls. He stared at the crumpled gallery. "This is one of my favourites," Marisol said, pointing. "That was supposed to be a vase of flowers," Ramon said, "but it doesn't look like one." "Well, it looks vase-ish," she explained. Vase-ish. Ramon looked closer. Then he studied all the drawings on Marisol's walls and began to see them in a whole new way. "They do look ish," he said. Ramon felt light and energized. Thinking ishly allowed his ideas to flow freely. He began to draw what he felt, loose lines quickly springing out without worry. Ramon once again drew and drew the world around him. Making an ish drawing felt wonderful. He filled his notebooks. Tree-ish, house-ish, boat-ish, afternoon-ish, fish-ish, sun-ish. Ramon realised he could draw ish feelings too. Peace-ish, silly-ish, excited-ish. His ish art inspired ish writing. He wasn't sure if he was writing poems, but he knew they were poem-ish. Ponder, pond, ponder, dream, yonder, pond, pond, yond, yond, gleam, wander. Ramon. One spring morning, Ramon had a wonderful feeling. It was a feeling that even ish words and ish drawings couldn't capture. He decided not to capture it. Instead, he simply savoured it. And Ramon lived ishfully ever after. The end. Ish.
Wow, what a great story. I love that. That's a really important message. Nothing has to be perfect. We have to do our best. I did my best a lot this year, like baking banana bread. What about you, Lucy? What did you do ishly this year?
I adapted and learned to work from home. You know, I think there are lots of our members who had great achievements acting ishly this year. Let's see what they achieved and did.
I joined Irish Girl Guides when I realised how much fun my own children were having as being brownies, ladybirds and guides and senior branchers, and I haven't regretted that decision. This year has been a tough year for all of us and we've been forced to stay away from our family and friends, but the one thing I have felt very much part of is the IGG community. I've done training at home, which has been really easy and it has been very relaxed and enjoyable. And then the weekly meetings we have with the girls, I feel we've got to know the girls even better. The girls are fantastic at using the technology, and as all children, they live in the moment. It really brings a joyful end to any of our Monday evenings when we have our meeting together.
Well, I really didn't like not being able to see my friends and not being able to go anywhere and like just kind of being like trapped in the house.
No, I didn't really enjoy the homeschooling, and it was also kind of annoying wearing the masks in like warm weather.
I think you liked the homeschooling, didn't you?
Yeah, I loved homeschool.
You did.
It's quite fun and you can do whacking and stuff like that. It's really fun.
Anything good in your house, Nicole?
My big brother.
Your new baby brother, well done.
I'm doing a drive-through barbecue.
I just kind of liked I just kind of like sometimes just having more time to myself.
Okay, right.
And like when I did get to see my friends, it was nice.
I suppose I kind of like bonded more with my family because I was at home with them.
During COVID, I found really hard that I wasn't able to see my family or friends, so I got to FaceTime them whenever I wanted to. And when I couldn't kiss my nanny or granddad or hug them, I gave them air hugs. And when I couldn't go to school, I got my cousin Lauren to be my at-home learning teacher. And when I joined the Brownies during COVID, I was looking forward to it every Thursday when I went back to face-to-face. I made new friends.
Being a member of IGG has given me lots of resilience and helped me to deal with new challenges in lockdown, such as coming up with new ideas for the girls to keep them busy during these strange times.
Being an Irish Girl Guide has given me leadership skills, confidence and so many more important life skills. I have really enjoyed this past year during coronavirus, our weekly online meetings and badge work, as it gave me something to look forward to. It has given me so much more confidence and I cannot wait to be able to meet again in person soon.
Since joining Irish Girl Guides, I've become a more confident person and it has helped me develop many new skills. For example, becoming a young leader has helped me learn how to deal with stress when things don't always go according to plan.
I'm a more confident person thanks to Irish Girl Guides. I've gained many skills as a leader. These have helped me in particular over the last year. One of our guide laws is, a guide has courage and is cheerful in difficult times. This has been my mantra in the past year, and every day I try to find something to be cheerful about and always to have courage when times got difficult.
The life skills I have gained through Irish Girl Guides have helped me cope with difficult times, including the past year in the pandemic. I can manage well if things don't go to plan. Being adaptable and flexible are key management skills of being a Girl Guide leader.
Since joining the Irish Girl Guides, I have been able to take advantage of lots of opportunities that I wouldn't have without it.
I feel like Guides benefits both girls and women alike. Through the use of badge work, games and crafts, you are taught important life skills, sometimes without even realising it. You learn how to be responsible while also having fun. Irish Girl Guides' tagline is giving girls confidence, and I feel guiding has encouraged my confidence by allowing me to get involved, speak up and be heard.
Doing the Healthy Mind badge helps boost girls' mental health by identifying positive qualities in themselves, teaching them positive communication skills and helping them identify stresses in their lives and how to deal with these stresses by using different relaxation techniques. Guiding teaches us how to be prepared and how to deal with life's challenges. These skills, such as resilience and dealing with change, have helped us through the challenges of the last year.
In Ladywords, we do the mindfulness badge. We talk about our feelings, about feeling happy and sad, and that it's okay to feel sad. We did yoga and practice relaxation exercises. I really enjoyed it.
They are happiness, sadness, and angriness. And no matter what feeling you are, you can always talk to someone about it. And you can do breathing techniques and yoga and exercise and everything. And we also learn about the Irish Girl Guides tagline, and we give girls confidence.
I enjoyed doing the Brownie Healthy Mind badge because we learned how to think positively about ourselves and to find strength, and we did relaxing yoga in the hall. I also enjoyed this badge because it was very mindful and creative.
The Healthy Mind badge is giving girls confidence, and it helps us find amazing things about ourselves, and it helps us give out and receive compliments, and to help us know that unusual feelings are completely normal and how to deal with them in a healthy way, like talking to someone, because a problem shared is a problem halved, and to identify when we're feeling stressed and to deal with it in a healthy way.
I learned
that it's okay to have feelings, and it's okay to be sad, and it's okay to talk, and it's okay to feel really upset as long as you talk about them. And also, it's fine, it's grand to have happy feelings as well, and it's grand to talk about them as well. So, number 2, I learned a few relaxation exercises. I learned that yoga is a really good way to relax, and it's also an exercise, so it's really good. Yoga is a really fun activity as well.
As an active member of the Irish Girl Guides, I've learned many skills over the years, but those that I've relied on most during the pandemic, I gained while completing the Explore Belt. When walking 180 kilometres in 10 days, carrying all of your equipment, living on a budget, not having access to a smartphone, and not speaking the native language, you become fairly resilient. The patience and resilience that I learned while completing the Explore Belt have definitely stood to me during the pandemic.
My guiding experience so far has given me so many opportunities to gain abundance of life skills, including coping skills, interpersonal skills, resilience and empathy. All of these skills that I have gained through guiding have helped me to face life's challenges, and especially the challenges that have come about this year because of COVID-19.
Becoming a member of Irish Girl Guides, I have gained so much more confidence and made so many friends from around the country, and I have such a huge support network, especially during COVID, which is greatly appreciated.
Being involved in the Irish Girl Guides has helped me to develop my resilience and coping skills by giving me another family of support that I can lean on, enabling me to cope through these difficult times of COVID.
Over the last year with COVID-19, I have had to draw on a lot of skills that I learned in my years as an IGG member. I've learned it's so important to be nice and kind to other people, to think about other people and their needs before ourselves, and to do what we can to help others. We've also learned that we need to think outside the box and try things when they don't work and try again. We have found new ways of communicating and to stay in touch, which are all very important things to do. And I thank IGG for giving me these skills.
During the past 12 months, it has been really difficult living through the COVID restrictions, and I have realised how the coping and resilience skills that I have gained through guiding have helped in no small way to get me through this time of crisis. As a leader, I know from experience that if one way of doing or explaining something doesn't work, then you try another way. And many times this year, I have needed to find that other way of doing things. When I couldn't travel, I was unable to meet people, I wasn't even able to buy things. But I coped. I used up old craft materials, I gave much thought to putting together Zoom trainings, and if something didn't work the first time, I tried and tried again. As we were unable to hold meetings, all the local leaders came up with other ways to keep in contact with girls, through Zoom, sending packages and letters, and having virtual ceremonies such as Thinking Day and St. Patrick's Day. Resilience will help us to get through this time of COVID. We're not born with resilience, it is built up over time. And I'm delighted that IGG has helped me to build resilience and coping skills that will get me through this time of crisis.
IGG has given me some wonderful training through program and through camps and through conferences to be able to know what to do when I'm struggling. So I knew what to do when I felt like I wasn't able to do it alone anymore, and so I felt completely comfortable going to see a doctor. And I really feel this was down a lot to IGG, because they gave me all of those sessions prior in advance with the mental health sessions, and knowing what positive mental health looks like and what signs are, and that it's completely normal to have mental health issues and difficulties, especially during this pandemic. So I want to thank IGG very much for all they've done for me, and let's just keep going. We can do it all the way to the end.
Hi, I'm Cindy from Second to Western Guides, and due to the pandemic this year, we were unable to meet in person, but we were luckily able to use Zoom. Even though we were using Zoom, we were still able to sell lots of Girl Guide cookies and make lots of crafts. Although meeting in person would be nice for my last year of guides, I was so glad that we got to do it on Zoom instead of not doing it at all. I hope you have a great Octagon camp.
Wow, what an amazing group of girls and young women we belong to. You know, I bet every one of you watching today has done something equally ishly and amazingly. If you look in your book on page 36, how many of these great words can you colour in to describe yourself? What do you think, Jane? And then you can pick up what do you think? Maybe powerful? Respectful?
Okay.
What do you think, Naren? What words describe you?
Funny.
Confident?
I think we all deserve a badge. Each of us show strength, courage, and confidence this year.
Absolutely. We can live with strength, courage, and confidence every day. And remember, whenever we find our strength weakened, our courage fading, or our confidence waning, we can remember all of our support people, those special people who can help us through. Our support people.
Our sister girl guides around the world.
Exactly. We can hold our badges close and imagine the 10 million girls around the world sending us strength, courage, and confidence so we can do things just ishly. Exactly. Our final song this morning, I think, describes what we can be perfectly. The girl who is singing is Sky Brown, who's competing in the Olympics. Everyone competing in the Olympics has had an ishly time preparing. Not how they normally would, not perfect training, but definitely one where they'll have all done the best in training and with their preparation. Best of luck to everyone competing in the Olympics. Thanks everyone for joining us this morning. Enjoy the rest of Octagon, have a fabulous ishly time, and don't forget to sing along to Girl.
They knew I'm fast on my feet, gravity got nothing on me. Take a look at my lip gloss on, ride or die, I've gotta be strong. Gotta be fast, gotta be tough, be brave and do what I love. I don't mind if people stare, no one gonna stop me, I don't care. I can be pretty, glitter in my hair, but I'm not defined by what I wear. I can be gritty and shake up the world, I can do anything. Yep, I'm a girl. I'm a girl. I'm a girl, girl, girl. I'm a girl. Yep, I can do anything. You can find me shredding half pipes or riding waves at sunrise. Nails done, but I keep it sporty. Y'all mind if I hit a 540? Don't doubt me, don't be a hater. I'm young, but I'm still a pro skater. If you got a dream, then you gotta chase it. Got one life, better not waste it. I can be pretty, glitter in my hair, but I'm not defined by what I wear. I can be pretty and shake up the world. I can do anything. I'm a girl. I'm a girl. I'm a girl, girl, girl. I'm a girl. I can do anything, and you can too. You can too. There isn't anything you can't do. We can be gritty and shake up the world. We can do anything. We are girls. We are girls. We are girls, girls, girls. We are girls. We can do anything. Speak up, speak up, speak up, speak up. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Raise your hand, raise your voice. It's the moon, it's the sky, it's the world belongs to you and I.
And the silence ends here.